Oh man, so a big red day here for Phantom, down almost 8% after Ukraine and Russia tensions start to escalate further. Things were looking good on a Friday. We'd digested this FUD meeting around the Fed, which people thought, oh, this was an emergency meeting, which wasn't really an emergency meeting. And well, things were looking good. And then the last few hours of the trading day, we got the news that US is worried about escalations in Russia and that a war could be days away, asking their citizens to leave Ukraine as a matter of urgency. And this has led to chaos, really, in the stock market. Pre-market futures now, I mean, we already fell 2% on Friday in the last couple of hours, but futures here, Dow is down 1.5%, S&P down 1.75%, Nasdaq down 3%, oil prices up 4.5%, guys. This is crazy, and this is not great right now here, and this is the uncertainty that the market did not need. This is already a very, very difficult market condition we are in right now. Trust me, guys, I've been trading these markets for many, many years, whether it's equity markets, whether it's crypto markets. This is a challenging time to be investing. So kudos to you guys who are hanging in there, watching these videos, smashing the like button, subscribing, because you guys are earning the stripes on your shoulders to say that you deserve to be in the next bull run because you're putting in the work, you're educating yourself, you're learning. So props to you. If you saw Bitcoin down to 32, if you're investing in stocks as well and you've seen these retracements and you're holding and you continue to educate yourself and building conviction, kudos. That's really good work right there. And that is what the majority of people will not be doing. I know so many people that were just here for the fun time in the bull market, who came in when Bitcoin was at 69,000, buying all their favorite coins, buying meme coins, buying Doge, buying Shiba, and the rest of it. They're not here now. They're not watching these videos now. They're not educating themselves now, right? That's how you're going to get ahead, is by making sure you're watching, you're staying tuned, you're educating yourself in these tough times. So right now, yes, things are down. Things are bloody, right? We've got Bitcoin trying to fight for green today on today's candle, which is a good sign. But all layer one solutions getting absolutely whacked, including Phantom here today. You've got Cardano down 7%, Solana down 8%, Luna down 3%, Avalanche down 7%, Polkadot even down 5%, and you've got Shiba down 7%, you've got Polygon down almost 7% here, okay? And then obviously Chainlink down 7.5%, and then going down, you've got Algorand down 6%, and then Phantom almost 8% here today. So definitely risk off today. We've got volumes are low on the weekend, as we know. Fear and greed has topped down from 50 yesterday to 44, which is showing the market's getting a little bit tentative around here. Markets don't like uncertainty, guys, and particularly with a situation such as war, that's the definition of uncertainty. Nobody knows what's going on. This is not like the Fed or interest rates where you can kind of get clues and, Jerome Powell's going to come out and say, yeah, we're going to increase interest rates and you can figure stuff out. This is a war. We don't know. That's the whole point of a war, right? They hide things and things happen suddenly and quite catastrophically at times. So hopefully we can avoid this situation. But if it does, what is this going to mean for the Phantom price here? Because here on Phantom right now, we are seeing that on the weekly candle, we're looking good, right? On a weekly view, we had this run to all-time highs. We've come down. It looks like we're getting a nice bounce off of our EMA ribbon. So in the long run, I want to always start with this view because this will give you the confidence to say, look, this is nothing. We've seen this retracement before. We ran to the upside. There's no reason we can't do that again. So when you zoom out, it helps put that into perspective. But then narrowing in, let's head over to our daily now. And you can see we're trying to fight for green here on our daily as Bitcoin has pumped. Okay, so Bitcoin's managed to pump back up from its lows of 41,700 today. And we're seeing altcoins trying to fight for that as well here. And you can see Phantom is trying to turn its candle down after wicking almost all the, like I said, down 7%. The wicked as far as 187, which is very low, guys. Remember, we were saying 208 is like this calm level for Phantom, but after that news came out, let's head over to the hourly to see how this unfolded. You can see we really did start to fall here, okay? So we were dealing with things quite well. Let me just show you how this happened, guys. So as you can see, when the initial inflation report came out, big candlestick to the downside. By the dip, emergency Fed meeting, run us back down, managed to pick ourselves back up, and then this is Ukraine. Ukraine worries for us all the way down to our next support level, which is a 194 level, which, as you guys know, we've had drawn for ages. We're just trying to hold that level. Big pump taking us back above that level, and now we're fighting for the 194 level as we speak, okay? Here on the hourly, obviously we're below our EMA ribbon. Downward trend for now. On the 4-hourly, you can see we are still significantly after this fall from CPI and then Ukraine. We have flipped back again our ribbon back to bearish, which is unfortunate because we had a really good move here in this channel and we're making good progress here. We just needed to go up here and post a higher high, but we didn't. We broke to the downside, which was our technical expectation. The technical target, remember, is at the bottom of a wedge, which is what I said if you go watch my historical videos at 187 a couple of days ago, and we've pretty much come to there exactly, okay? So unfortunately, that meets our technical target to the downside. But where from here? Now we need to collect some support and start posting higher highs. Now, naturally, this is going to depend not just on Bitcoin, but the the wider economy. How many weeks have you heard me say this, guys? When we turn into an altcoin season, you'll hear my explanations change, because it will change. Projects will move on their own merit based on what they're doing, the features they're launching, the DeFi, the total value locked, their tokenomics, other things, who's on their team. These things will make a difference, right? When we're in a good market, when alts are moving. Right now, no. Bitcoin is looking to the stock market. The stock market is looking to the Fed. We need direction. The Fed is now looking at political stuff that's going on as well. Are we heading into a war? How should that affect whether we're increasing interest rates? Should it affect it? If we're trying to slow the economy down, reduce our printing, taper, and we've got plans to increase interest rates and shrink our balance sheet over the next 6 to 7 months, and at the same time you're now going to war, should we be doing that? Because naturally, if you go into a war environment, things slow down. Right? People get unnervy, things slow down. Therefore, inflation, what's going to happen to inflation? How does that work? Right? So all of that now has to go in the Fed's thinking between now and March the 15th and 16th, when they did make the decision to increase interest rates, and by how much. Okay, so a lot going on, and these geopolitical things do make a difference, and we'll be monitoring that here on this channel. As always, guys, don't forget to check out NordVPN, link in the description, to make sure you're staying safe, not just physically. If you're in Ukraine, please do stay safe, guys. And if you're in Russia, I guess, please do stay safe out there. Hopefully it doesn't escalate to those levels, but make sure you're staying safe in crypto as well, guys. Protect your funds. As always, we're hearing so many different stories around hackings. I just read an interesting article the other day that there was a white hacker, right, which is an ethical hacker, who pointed out a bug in Coinbase which could have been detrimental to the whole market. He said, he tweeted at Brian Armstrong, who then tweeted him back and said, thank you for sharing that. So this is crazy. You've got to be safe, guys. As much as we trust these exchanges, by the way, I'm invested in Coinbase, in the shares, and I've got obviously funds locked up in Coinbase as well, so naturally this is going to play a part. But you've got to have your VPN set up. You've got to be protected as much as you can. And as always, never have more than you're willing to lose sitting on one exchange. Diversify your exchanges as well, guys, which reminds me, links in the description. If you want to set yourself up on different exchanges, I think Coinbase offer a good deal. BlockFi offer a good deal. I can't remember off the top of my head. Links in the description. They're offering free money. Swissborg, I think, offer up to 200 euros when you deposit like 50 euros or equivalent in crypto. So go get yourself set up on those exchanges. Make sure you've got a couple of exchanges. That's how I have it set up. And that's the best way. Anyway, back to the story here. What do we want to see happen here with Phantom? That's the 4 hourly. Let's also take a look at the daily, because here on the daily, we are again bearish here on our daily, which is not great. Now we need to stay and keep collecting support from our 200-day moving average, which is this teal line here. Now notice how that that combines with the 194 level. This level, the 179 level, the horizontal support there. Okay, so that's pretty much our buffer. We can head down there, but we need to really rotate from that level if we want to continue. We definitely don't want to head back down to these levels. Where we were sitting at 127, and I don't think we'll head back down to there unless something catastrophic happens and Bitcoin needs to head all the way down to 32. But I think for now, Bitcoin is capable of falling to 40. The support line at 40 is what I'm looking at. If I just show you the Bitcoin chart, there we go. So really, if Bitcoin's looking to retrace, the line at about here on 40 would be where we're looking to post a turnaround. That's what I'd be looking for, is some support to come in at 40, and then we can go post a higher high. That's what we're looking for. But obviously, we have to be prepared for different situations. This is an ever-changing environment. We don't know what's going to happen from a Fed point of view. We don't know what's going to happen from a geopolitical point of view. So we have to be prepared. As always, I'm continuing to hold my Bitcoin. If anything changes, I will make you guys aware. I continue to hold my Phantom. If I see any meaningful pullbacks, let me tell you what that means here on Phantom. If I do see pullbacks back to the 200 moving average, I like buying it there. I like buying at those levels, guys. That, for me, again, not financial advice. I love buying as a rule of thumb at my 200-day moving average. I did manage to top up some more here, and if we touch here, I'll be topping up a little bit more. But I won't necessarily wait all the way till it goes there. I'm happy to start nibbling as we get closer and closer there. If we fall below it to 165, I'm a buyer of Phantom, and I'll continue to nibble more and more. If we head down to the next level, 126, I'm going in heavy again here on Phantom. Those are the prices where I just see this crazy undervalued, and I like to top up. At those points, you know, because this will be Bitcoin led, there'll be opportunities in all your favorite altcoins to continue to top up. So just follow Bitcoin. When you see those pullbacks in Bitcoin, you know just innately all the altcoins are going to be pulling it back at the same time, and then you can look at your portfolio and see which ones you need to top up on, and then top up accordingly. Not financial advice. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if if you appreciate this type of blend between technical and fundamental analysis, make sure you smash up the like button and you're subscribing for these updates on the weekend, emergency updates, regardless of where I am. Not in my usual setup, as you can see, but just committed to showing you the chart, showing you what I'm thinking, regardless of the format. So if you appreciate that, make sure you let me know by hitting the likes. Can we get 150 likes on these videos? Really appreciate you guys being here in these tough times. This is really going to pay off, guys. This is where you earn your stripes. This is wisdom, which you cannot buy, you cannot teach. You just learn from being there, being through the emotions, going through it, learning, educating yourself. And this is going to serve you really well when we're running up to the bull market and any future mini crypto winters we have. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash up the likes and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.